probably have been at times over the past year, trying to compete without a whole lot of juice around them.
Absolutely. Again, the lineup: St. Joe's, TCNJ, Delaware, Villanova, Penn, and Temple on the outside in lane 9. This is the 4x4 relay. We'll utilize the 3-turn stagger. So they will be in lanes all the way until they hit the back straightaway a second time. But judging from the early progress out in 8 and 9, Penn and Temple look like they're getting a quick opening carry.
Yeah, it's Camille Dixon for Penn. Saw her in the sprint medley earlier. Really strong, long strides as she makes up the stagger there on the second to the outside.
And Camille also a long jumper who went over 20 feet today. So she can run the 400. She passes the baton first. Villanova just inside of the Quakers, also going to be up there in the mix when they make the run for the rail at the hit the brake line on the back straightaway. It will be Penn, Villanova, and then Temple. 1, 2, 3 as they go for the rail, and Villanova gets there first. An aggressive move inside. Yeah,
strong, just kind of kept that speed going, beat Penn to the inside. That's Madison Martinez. We're probably going to see her later in the 1500. Comes into today with a high 56 from last week, an 800 runner who's run 206 already this season. A freshman, so this is her first action in a Wildcats uniform. And that move at 300 to go, holding it as you come to leg 3.
And again, she pulled that off right in front of us on the back straightaway and put the Wildcats in front by about 10 meters. That lead has been chiseled away out a little bit by Penn through the zone, and actually now Penn getting back into the business of potentially leading this race. And it is Penn, Isabella Whitaker, on the number 3 leg for the Quakers. And with 200 to go, she has Penn in front. So Penn and Villanova, and also just the makeup of this meet, just the rivalries that exist within Philadelphia.
These are the same teams that battled it out before. They battled it out in the weeks prior to today. Big leg from Whitaker there for Penn. Huge, huge.
So a 12-meter advantage for Penn, as we have sprinter versus middle distance runner on the anchor here. Penn with the sprinter, Villanova, McKenna Keegan. Can she close down the back straightaway?
She's got a chance.
A straight-on shot down the back straightaway here at Franklin Field. Penn, Villanova. The Wildcats are charging. Here they go. Onto the shoulder with 150 to go.
She's fighting on the inside. Keegan coming on so strong, though.
Will the strength of the middle distance runner prevail? It looks like it will.
Wow.
McKenna Keegan. A fine anchor for the Wildcats.
You know, when the head starts bobbing sideways and the arms are a little bit wild and free, you're really pumping, really fighting, it's getting really difficult. That was a very, very strong leg from McKenna Keegan to finish. Great resistance by Penn, about 52.6 over the loudspeaker for McKenna Keegan, and just slowly close that gap. Had to fight to really get that lead. Penn was really fighting against her on the inside, but that last final straightaway, able to just pull it out and dig even deeper for the 4x4 win.
McKenna Keegan was a second and a half down at the baton exchange with 400 meters to go. Again, she goes 52.67 to a 54.96 for Penn's anchor. That is the difference, 3:38.78 for the Wildcats.
52.67 is no joke, especially as it's gotten a little bit drearier, not quite as warm and sunny as it was early in the day, which is not quite, the weather you want. You want it to be a little bit warmer for sprinting and for the 4x4. That's a very, very impressive anchor leg